everybody, and welcome to the AGP Crew Podcast. As always, I'm your host. I'm Amanda. Over there is, say your name, Cassie.
We're pointing in the wrong direction, but Cassie, like, you're pointing in the wrong direction.
There, better. Beneath me is
the wrong direction too.
Kathy.
And Catty Corner to me. God, that is an awful way to do this. That's Richard Katterjohn from a sponsor of AGP, UVN, the Underground Video Network, bringing you wonderful coverage of the entire tri-state area of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and anything else that he ends up going to, like conventions, which weren't in 2020, and bringing you some of the best coverage you could ever see, unless AGP did it first or did it after, and then ours is better.
That's true.
And speaking of sponsors, of course, to the shout out to the Gym City Comic Con, which will be having a virtual show this year in either March or April. Dates are being worked out right now, so make sure that you're following them on social media for information on that. To the other comic book convention that we are sponsored with, which is Champion City Comic Con, which is in Springfield, Ohio. To Sean Forney Illustration and their independent comics, Scarlet Huntress. To Hazard Productions and their independent comics. They've got stuff for kids. They've got stuff for adults, and they have some great artwork, so make sure that you check them out. And every Thursday and Friday, you can check both of them doing a sketch-off battle on Facebook, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Just look either for Hazard Productions or Sean Forney and check out all of their stuff. On that note, hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Kathy, I found something that's very appropriate, at least for you and I. I don't know about them. So, yeah. You got to look at this.
It's so far away. Read it for me.
Dad does not want cat. Family gets cat. Dad and cat.
That is very true. That situation is quite literally about to happen in Mom and Dad's house.
Because Amanda went and joined Reddit. Yay!
Mom is gonna get a new cat.
Of course, of course she is. Of course she is.
Because she wants one. Because they're nice. Yeah, we're live on the podcast.
Oh, someone's talking. Because Richard, you're amazing. Your mouth is not moving
in the darkness.
He's over there, guys.
You can't see him, but he's there.
Chris, you can always join.
All dark there.
You're allowed to join, Chris. It's okay. I'll allow it.
Bye.
So, I know a couple weeks ago, I totally asked a really important question, which I never really got an answer for, which is quite all right.
Sometimes there are no answers.
But I need the answers. I must have answers.
No answer.
So that made me have a dream. I had a dream about pictures in Hogwarts. Okay? Richard's already going, oh my God, why the hell am I here? So, we all know that in the realm of Harry Potter, pictures move, they talk, you can have conversations with them. Now, are these only delegated to the pictures that were created in the Wizarding World, or if a non-magical person, because believe it or not, I actually don't like the term. I hate that term. Have you ever thought about that term? What that term sounds like? It's like, oh my God, did you hear?
It's like Earth.
No. It really sounds like, oh my God, did you hear? Stacy totally got muggles from Ricky. Ew. Ugh. Or the reverse. Or the reverse. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's so cute. Oh, this is my pet muggle Fluffy. Like, it sounds like, you know damn well, some evil, disgusting wizard went, that sounds like a really disgusting term. We'll call them that. I hate that word. I really do.
It should be a muggle that chose it. They're like, I would like to be Jigglypuff. Muggle, like.
So, but my question is like, if I take my pictures, do they start doing it too? If I take them into the Wizarding World, or is it just for pictures that are already in the Wizarding World? Or do all pictures actually do it? We just don't see it here in our world.
Like they're Toy Storying when we're not in the room?
Exactly. Like, I need to know, Kathy, have you been watching me in my bedroom? Because there's a picture of you in my bedroom. And that's kind of creepy.
I'm not the picture, though.
But separate of her. Right. So it's not like she'll have the information from her picture unless she gets to talk to it if she can like travel between pictures to a picture of hers, which are all spells. By the way, I have this answer because I'm a nerd and I've actually looked this kind of stuff up. And and of course, they're not the right answers, but they're what people believe are canon.
Because like it's kind of important to me to know this, just because like this really does change everything when you think about the fact that you might have, what if you take a waifu pillow with you? That's going to be a whole new experience if that waifu pillow comes to life.
But does that count as a picture though? Because it's not a portrait on a wall. It's a face put onto fabric onto a pillow.
Kathy, people do take pictures.
I have no idea what we're talking about. Waifu.
They're the long pillows that normally has a picture of 9 times out of 10 have anime girls, but I have seen some where they've made them and they've just taken a photo of somebody and put it in.
It would be a spell. You'd have to have a spell that would bring this into life, because from my understanding, it would be a process of spells while you're developing this picture, or painting this picture or whatever to bring it to life. And then the ones at Hogwarts had their own, like unique ability to get to other paintings in Hogwarts, or the ones in Dumbledore's office have the unique ability.
See, that's what I know. That's what I know as canon as well, because it's not just you're taking a painting of a person. That person is also like it has their personality and everything, so they have to transfer not part of their consciousness, but they have to transfer memories and things like that to the painting. So it won't exist unless affected by magic.
Oh, great. So if we ever get popular enough, someone could take one of our pictures, throw it on a pillow. It could be their new waifu picture. And they'll be like, oh, look.
Yeah.
This is the personality I know of Amanda. Yay! No.
Of
course, man, there's going to be a lot of
fantasy as Harry Potter.
So why is Richard here?
Because he's part of us.
He was so out of it, he just heard his name.
He's
something from FedEx.
Kathy.
He's the New Year sacrifice.
Is that not the food?
When you sacrifice for this year, I'm sorry, Richard. It has to happen. You can't have another 2020.
Yes, you got a FedEx package.
So
no, this is not brought to you by FedEx.
No, it's not. It just apparently it showed up.
Where's the FedEx? What?
Okay, time out, because you said, is that the food? I heard food, and now you have a FedEx package.
Well, no, the food got here too.
I just need to know these things.
I think this
everybody comes at the same time at Kathy's. Don't you know that? That's why I love Kathy.
Kathy, what is it?
What, my FedEx package?
Yes.
I think it's my new. It's like a copy of my new contract for my car. If I remember correctly, they wanted me to go sign some paperwork that I definitely didn't go do. So I think they're sending it to me.
In the middle of a stream. Everybody hears food. Everybody's like, what's in the package? And she's like, Oh, it's just my card stuff. It's just about my car. Who cares?
Okay, I'm going to go get food.
Care.
You just destroyed everything, Kathy. Like, the anticipation was destroyed.
That's what I do.
Oh, my God. Oh, and to all those haters from last week. Look, I'm so much better. I put on makeup for you, you rat bastards.
I will not put on makeup for you.
I
put on makeup to go to shows, but sometimes it's because I like dressing up as an actual, oh my God, my nephew wants to be a cosplayer, and it's the cutest thing. Like, look at all these. Like, you could do that, Like, yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Just warning you, it's expensive. Oh, yeah. Once you get into it.
You gotta get good, too. Like, I mean, you can't just put things together and expect it to work.
Well, I don't know. We know somebody who does that, don't we, Richard?
Sure.
But, oh my gosh. So, how's everybody's week been?
You answer first, Richard.
It's been good. Classes started, so I'm learning some new stuff.
The classes that I'm so excited for you that you're taking?
Yes, I started this week. I'm taking a digital marketing course, and then I'll be certified in Google Analytics, Hootsuite, and there's a third one I'll be certified in. And then I'll actually have a certification in digital marketing to go with my digital media certification that gives me all my Adobe certifications.
I am so excited for this. This is such a great endeavor for AGP. I mean, UVN.
What favors can she start mooching off now?
Okay. Let me say something here. Okay, I love Richard, and we are really good friends. And I'm very glad that this poor guy is still my friend after the berating I gave him during a
roast.
Roast.
Smell it. I still smell it.
I was so mean to you. I'm so sorry. It was a complete 180 from the first time I got up there and went, I don't really want to do this, and I don't know this guy. To, oh, we're going to do Richard? I got this. Let me destroy you.
To burn the whole place to the ground, Richard.
But Richard, once upon a time, was originally going to be the editor for AGP, and then he's like, school, and I just went, crap off.
Okay, 6 years later, I'm going to finally graduate.
Oh, good.
Another course, and I'll have, what is it? I have a BFA in art and technology plus the stuff I'm getting at Rhodes. And then I just looked up. I've been on Reddit since 2014, so you're copying me for the first time.
I know. And no, he's making this joke because I made fun of him because I was already on TalkShoe at the time doing a podcast. And then he started a podcast that was pretty much exactly like mine. And I think like the first two guests you have were the two guests that I had like the week right before you. And I'm like, this copying little son of a bitch.
Now, if you need advice on Reddit, you'll know who to go to. You just set yourself up. Richard.
I just stopped using it because
look, I don't need advice on Reddit. I've already picked Reddits that I want. I have Ark Survival, I have the anime Reddit, and I have the hentai Reddit. I'm good.
That's all you need.
UVN's got their own posting page or whatever they were called.
Now I have to make a meme. I gotta find a meme that has something. I gotta find a picture of Mike. I gotta find a picture of a girl, and I've got to do a meme about how really awesome costume of a guy walks by, sees girl half naked, want to interview that cosplay girl. That is Mike in a nutshell. I'm sorry, Michael. We love you. But you and I actually just had this conversation about how these dudes would put in all this time for these really cool, authentic looking things, and all you see is these half-dressed girls on all the photos for cosplay. And I'm like,
yeah,
no.
No more boobies are great, but some boobies, just some.
It's kind of like it. Hold on. Oh no, that's a hentai one. Nope. No, ooh, that's actually kind of funny though. No, that's him. I can't flat out show it because I could get in like serious trouble. But like this one, okay, hold on. This is great. Share screen. Chrome.
What'd you get to eat, Kathy?
I got a lot.
A lot. Oh, the armor in this video.
Armor in video games for women. There you go. The stats, boom. But it kind of also works for cosplay. Girl half naked. Take picture of that person in full armor. That's all right. He can walk on by. Oh, I missed it. I do like that one. But who all here's either owned a cat, loves cats, or knows that cats are just assholes?
Everybody? Wait, what?
Richard?
Huh? No, nope, never had a cat.
But you do know cats are assholes, right?
I guess.
I guess. Let me show you this adorable video that I found on No, Yes, No on Reddit. Because tell me if this is not everything I've ever saw in my lifetime. No, not there. There you go. Can I make that bigger? He just walks away.
You walking off, so he walked away.
So he pushes it back. Aw. That is every cat I have ever. Bye, Kathy.
He probably overheated again.
That is every cat I've ever known in my entire existence. Every cat.
Gordon only really does it with smaller items. The one time he tried to do it with a bigger item was like when we first got him and it was a glass of water. And he knocked it over and splashed water all over himself, so he learned to not knock over big things.
When I got this gig, and you and I kind of went, oh, look, I went, oh, look, I got a puppy. And then you went, hey, we're going to RTX. I was like, here, Mom, take the puppy. My mom sent me this video, and I don't have it anymore because it's on my other phone. Fizzy's first introduction to a glass that had water in it. Fizzy just goes, oh, this is mine, and starts drinking my mom's water. By the way, Richard, it's okay. That was very nice of you to mute your mic when you coughed. I really do appreciate it. But we all know you have COVID. It's okay. We can see it in your face.
I already had it.
You had it?
2 months ago. Yeah, I had a background Thanksgiving. I lost my voice. That's why I declined being on the show for a month.
He lost his voice and basically spewed green pew exorcist stuff everywhere.
And then some.
I think he messaged me that he lost an organ or two doing it. It just came out like bleh, like when you swallow a whole mushroom and then it comes back out and you're like, oh my god.
What? This is a weird conversation to start on eating.
Oh my god, that's right. Kathy's eating. My bad.
Oops, sorry.
like we haven't had worse conversations anyway while Kathy's eating. I still love that I gave you the extra hour and food still doesn't even come till we're 15 minutes into the show.
Well, you know, it's one of those things where like I get my workout done and like I want to relax, so I just lay on the floor in my own sweat, dying. So I watch videos, and then I realize it's 7 o'clock. I'm like, well, now I gotta take a shower. And then I'm like, well, now I'm hungry, but I was gonna go to the store, but now I don't have time to go to the store. So I guess I'll just order food.
So basically, Kathy, what you're saying is, hold on, beep, beep. This one. That
You can't be a meme lord if you're questioning yourself.
Kathy, is this you pretty much right now? I gain weight due to staying at home and watching anime. Guess I have to start working out while watching anime.
I can't work out and watch at the same time because then I get distracted from the guy who's teaching me how to work out.
Oh, I see. Not me. I'd be like,
Yeah. She's dead.
Who's dead?
Nothing.
I died? I died. Oh no.
Cassie died.
Yeah, poor Cassie died. We lost Cassie. She went, yeet. It was like playing Fall Guys, and I just grabbed her and yeeted her straight off the map. Which, Kathy, you need to come back and play that with us.
One day.
One day. You're so mean to me. You can learn to love me. You can just love me.
Sissy, out of the 28 years that I've known you, I've never loved you, apparently.
I know. You're so mean to me. Richard, you love me? Tell me you love me, Richard. Okay, good.
Run.
You notice
he remembers that roast.
Richard, you nodded your head. It is on stream, so that's complete validation, okay?
Okay.
I'm just letting you know this. Speaking of validations, just so you all know, so we have officially decided that Wednesdays we'll be streaming Fall Guys live on Twitch, and we'll be doing Fortnite every Thursday live on Twitch. And of course, next Monday, which will be the 18th, I have Scott Story coming onto the show, and we'll be live on Twitch. So, yay! And if you don't know who Scott Story, he is a comic book writer, and he's absolutely amazing and has done work for DC.
Cool.
And he's he is probably one of the nicest, sweetest souls I have ever met in my entire life. I don't even think I've ever heard him say a bad word in my entire life. Like, super nice person.
How does he work in comic books then? I'm sorry. Was that something I shouldn't have said on the comic book podcast?
Well, this is not a comic book podcast. This is just this is us podcast. And in all honesty, the sad part is you could kind of say that for almost anything in any industry. How does the nice guy still have a job in broadcasting or in YouTube or Twitch or anything? Because it's like, nice guy get kicked in ass. I'm right. Am I not? Am I wrong? Am I wrong in any of that statement?
Not trying hard enough.
Nah. Nah. Oh, I just ate. I had Chipotle, but not buy at the store Chipotle. Made it myself Chipotle.
Okay.
Well, it's just a taco. It's very easy to make. Make rice, make chicken, put cheese, sour cream on burrito, fold, done.
Gross. Rice. Gross.
That's all I ever get for Chipotle. Rice, chicken, cheese, sour cream. Oh, and hot sauce. Lots and lots of hot sauce.
Rice is gross.
Rice is good for you. Puts hair on your chest.
Rice is gross. I have enough hair on my goddamn chest. Thank you. That's why I'm paying hundreds of dollars to my doctor right now to try and fix that issue.
And if you know where that reference comes to, it's good for her. It'll put hair on her chest. She's a princess. She doesn't need hair on her chest.
I just watched that movie the other day.
Richard, you know that movie, right?
I think so.
No.
Who's gonna say it? Somebody say it. Come on, say it.
Courage, Willow.
Willow. What are you giving her? Black root. She doesn't eat black root. Sticks likes black root. It'll put hair on her chest. She's a princess. And her name isn't Sticks. I kind of like Sticks better, just saying. Allura just sounds so princessy common. I want to see Princess Sticks. I want to see Princess Sticks.
No, it'll make it sound like she's a hill jack. Oh, here comes Princess Sticks. We like her because she takes care of the sticks.
I can't drink when you do shit.
One day she's going to be queen of the trees and we'll call her Queen Tree.
Hey, Kathy, one day I saw this log and I rolled the log over.
It rolled over and it had a stick underneath it. And I said that log had a child.
Richard, do you know what that's from?
No, not really.
Okay, you need to go find Star Wars A Bad Lip Reading and find the Seagulls music video.
Okay.
And watch it. It is one of the funniest damn things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
Just do it. Do it.
I just realized I haven't seen Willow since 1988. So
it's on Disney Plus.
That's okay.
I've watched it quite a few times since I found out it was on Disney Plus. I'm like, this is a good movie to listen to while I'm working.
I just finished season 3 of Clone Wars, so that's what I've been watching on Disney. I just finished it, yeah. Well, I just watched season 2 last week.
Sweetheart,
she's upset because it implies that you've never watched it before is probably what she's upset about.
Oh, okay. Well, I just rewatched it.
Thank you.
Well, season 2, I wasn't sure because a few episodes I don't even remember. So it was like...
See, the problem with season 1 and most of season 2, though, is they're completely out of order.
Yeah, that's what I realized after I started rewatching it. I'm going, maybe this is why it didn't make sense, you know?
It didn't. That's why if you actually go online, you could actually find like a bunch of fans that actually put the order to watch the first season, the first episodes until you get into a cohesive story. They actually put that in line. It's kind of like they did like this thing like they did back when they were airing Firefly. Hey, we'll just throw up whatever episode we want. How about no and just give me an actual storyline?
Yeah, Fox didn't know what they were doing. Yeah.
Fox still doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Sorry.
Fox did that with Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was a teenager. And, like, I think one of the very first episodes I ever saw was Buffy was Pangs, which is the Thanksgiving episode, which arguably some people love because it's a horrible piece of crap, but a lot of people hate it because it's a horrible, horrible piece of crap. But it was, like, the first episode I had ever watched. And then suddenly to cut back to, like, the first couple of episodes, which was, like, Hellmouth 1 and 2, and to cut back to that, I'm like, what the hell is happening in this show right now? I have no idea what's going on. And Fox is just like, yeah, here's season 6, and here's all of a sudden season 1. Enjoy yourselves.
Thanks, Fox.
What show is this?
Buffy.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
We're talking about how Fox always fracks up television shows by not showing them in order. Because Fox is the genius when it comes to that and the news. Moving on.
Very entertaining, for sure.
By the way, just in case anybody wants to know, we got new puppy treats for the puppies. So redeem those points. Give the puppies a treat.
They should not want it.
I can't do that because I'm on my phone.
The problem is this is what happened. I'm sorry, I'm awake now. I'm awake now. What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? Mommy, I'm awake. What did you say?
I don't even see where she is.
She's on her gaming chair.
She's the black void on that blanket.
That's not even a...
Was that what it was?
See the black void?
Just a void.
She's on top of the Ninja Turtle pillow.
Battery, I understand that you want to die, but phone, you can handle this.
No, I can't.
You can do it.
Do it. Do it. Oh my gosh. So we were streaming last night and I think I had to do and I ended up taking shit stock.
She had to do his shit, guys. Number 2.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Thanks.
Everybody poops, Amanda.
You gotta do the vocal. Red leather, yellow leather. Red, yellow, yellow. See, I can't even do it.
Look, I could just do that JoJo thing. I just don't have a cherry to go with it. I had to do almost 6 shots of tequila with people in the freaking chat going shots, and just redeeming points. There was, I think it was 3 or 4 shots back to back. I was like, I'm going to die. I'm just sitting there. I was sitting there playing Fortnite with
that later in the evening,
and I just stop. I just have to stop and put it down, and I'm like, 1, 2,
no more.
3. There's 5 of me on the screen. What's going on here, man? But it was so much fun. And then of course Sebastian's not even paying attention to what's going on till he hears 3 words or 4 words. When we gonna play Dead by Daylight? And Sebastian goes, "Ooh, somebody new to kill?" And that was the only that's the only time he was paying attention to anything. He's like, "Ooh, fresh meat, nummy, 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 nummy." It's so funny. By the way, I was told to let you know that Sebastian got his first shiny legendary Pokemon in Sword and Shield.
Good for him.
He has not told me which one.
He won't.
And I will let him know that you said good for him. And that you didn't go and break the camera with your food. Wait, what do you have?
It's a chicken wing.
From?
Blue Roses.
Oh.
There are no good chicken places near me.
I'm still sitting on a damn $25 gift card to B-dubs. I'm like, I want the pandemic to be over. I like B-dubs.
The closest B-dubs to us is about 10 miles away, I think.
It's actually quite funny because right now I'm sitting on an Arby's gift card, which I'm probably going to use either tomorrow or Thursday, since I have to go up to Arby's anyway to deliver the masks that were ordered.
Dude, I love Arby's.
Isn't it funny though when people go, "What's your favorite restaurant?" Like people just like ramble off like Burger King and McDonald's. Hardly anybody ever says Arby's. Why? I love Arby's.
Well, I don't get a lot of food at Arby's. The only food that I get from Arby's is 2 beef and cheddars and fries with cheese sauce, and that's all I care about. But it's delicious.
When they have the sales is when I go.
That's because Arby's is expensive as shit.
Yeah, you only go when the beef and cheddars are 2 for $5.
If you just buy those sandwiches from the menu, it is expensive.
Well, they had 5 for $6 on the original roast beef sandwiches. So I bought 5 for $10 for the original roast beef sandwiches. So I bought 5 of those. And then I got a thing of curly fries. Then I got 2 orders of mozzarella sticks. And then Mom wanted the mac and cheese. And then we both each got shakes. And then I was thirsty, so I got a Diet Coke. And then I ordered another 5 roast beef sandwiches. And then I ordered the dogs each of theirs of roast beef sandwiches. It was almost a $50 bill.
Did you eat all of it in one day, or are you saving it? Don't be a Tyler. Tell me you saved it. Save this conversation and tell me you saved it.
Do you mean one day as in the same day as in date?
Like within an hour? Hours? Was it gone within an hour?
No.
Was it gone within 3 hours?
No.
Did you get it when they opened and then you ate it for the rest of the day?
Kinda.
Like I could see like 3 meals, like you eat and then eat.
Okay, Mom, let me explain something. There was 10 roast beef sandwiches in there. Mom took 2. I took 8.
And then 2 to animals.
No, because the dogs already had their own, so I had 8. Plus I had fries, plus I had cheese sticks, plus I had a shake.
Sissy, it's bad enough when I go get Taco Bell.
You don't understand. Look, okay, listen here, little princess. You get to fucking eat out. Hell, you just went out and had breakfast. I am stuck at this goddamn house until this thing is over.
I didn't have breakfast.
It's not gonna be over. Like I don't know what point is it over?
The pandemic, when everybody's vaccinated and nobody's getting a lot of new cases.
Well,
and only one person, and less than one person dies a day.
And we still, and that could be, I guess, the death rates, but like that's where I want, like, what point is it?
It's okay. It's either we get to that point, or we gather up all the people who are anti-maskers and anti-vaccinators, and we just put them all in their own little corral of a state. And then those of us who will wear a mask to protect everybody feel safe and comfortable going out. Then I'll go
sure
out.
We could do that kind of stuff that would happen a long time ago, and it's probably considered segregation of some sort. We probably can't do that. Like, just say. And I think it's 75% of the population is supposed to be vaccinated for herd immunity. And they have to be properly vaccinated. Then, of course, their bodies have to actually, because some people are getting vaccinated and their antibodies still aren't staying necessarily. Which is
you got to get 2.
Well, naturally, for most, boosters. But, like, we have people that are getting measles now because their parents were anti-vaxxers and didn't get. So, like, it's going to be a problem forever. It's always going to be here. And, like any other disease, we have to.
Okay. Then why don't we solve this the most rational way we can? Let's mutate it. Let's mutate it till everybody who gets it becomes a zombie, and then I can shoot him in the head and problem solved.
That's not how humanity works.
Look, I just want a zombie apocalypse. Stop taking this away from me.
That's not how humanity works.
Stop taking away my zombie apocalypse, for the love of God.
Sissy, I'm sorry, honey, but you would die in the apocalypse.
Oh, no.
Probably.
My shotgun, my handgun says different.
Sissy, honey, you wouldn't survive in the apocalypse.
Bring your prey to you. Especially where you are. Oh, because those kids would be the first people to get this.
You'd have to take care of yourself and Marianne and the dogs and the cats.
Nope. Dogs
keep killing you.
Dogs,
I already accepted Gemma's gone.
I'm sorry.
I
actually had this conversation with my mom, and I said, Mom, I love you, but if something like that happens, you get the dogs, the cats, I'm out. Deuces.
You can live off them for a little while. That's like having a farm.
Sorry. I know you all think that is cold and heartless, but my mom is old. My mom has too many medical problems. My mom is not surviving.
You have medical problems.
Yeah,
I think we all have medical problems.
Yeah, that's fine.
But my mom's as good as dead. I will kiss my mom on the forehead, go, I love you.
Marianne should kick ass. She should just become like super soldier.
My advice to you is to take Fizzgig outside and just let her go, because she is loud as hell and she will get you caught real quickly if you are even trying to survive and you have a nice life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me break this down for you. My cats are very independent. They will figure out a way on their own. Fizzgig's too damn loud. She's got to go. As much as I love my baby, she would have to go. And she goes a walking zombie anyway, so she's fine. She
did.
At 18 years of age, I'm not going to go, I can't leave her. I'm going to go, you're not even going to see me when I leave anyway. You're blind as hell. Bye. And go. Again, I know that sounds so mean and cruel, but that's the reality of the fact.
The reality of the fantasy is what you're describing.
No, this is not a fantasy. I'm going to have. I will have this.
Sissy, not fantasy.
Science clearly states that the Earth will die before you have a zombie apocalypse.
Cool. I didn't know that
the
was
nuclear holocaust thing. Now that's kind of a scarily close reality. Like nuclear fallout. But I don't know. That's scary.
So what you're saying is it's more than likely that I'm going to have a nuclear fallout and have radioactive cannibals before I get zombies?
If that's what you want. Everybody has to create enough zombies. If it wasn't, it would just be people in factions that were killing each other.
Besides, you can't survive a nuclear fallout anyways.
I don't know. I have polluted my body enough with things. I might be able to survive.
That's not how nuclear fallout works. Unless it's Chernobyl, where Chernobyl killed people very quickly and also very slowly. An atomic bomb is going to destroy you like Hiroshima.
Well, I said nuclear, not atomic. So if there be a nuclear winter, isn't that like because it's going to burn up our ozone and then we won't have any protection from unless you're underground somewhere possibly.
Sissy doesn't like Minecraft. She can't burrow underground.
Like there's some people that have some really cool underground hotels even. Like the one was like a condominium and there were all these levels and it was incredible. I don't know how exactly they power them and shit, but they have ideas.
Oh, I got a question. If we go kind of like what we did to the poor Japanese people.
That'd be a topic bomb.
Can I enlist the Japanese people because they did really well with bringing their society back to just come over here, and then we can all be Japanese, and then we can have anime hentai. Not everybody died.
A lot of people died.
A lot of people died in the cities. I mean, I guess there was a couple.
Besides, for all you know, it may actually mutate me with Fizzgig, and then I might be a little chihuahua girl going, hi.
That's going to be what happens.
You myself.
This should be a real cosplayer then.
Boy, that's an extreme level of cosplay.
Because you know what they say, when it comes to anime or hentai, always get the girl with the tail. I could have a cute little fluffy tail like this. I'd finally be able to get men again.
You're going to be a furry in such a weird sense of the word.
I would not be a furry. I'd be a puppy girl. Bark, 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 bark.
Like that's kind of a furry.
Yeah.
I'd get guys to go, come here, baby. I want to make you go bark, bark. And I'd be like, okay.
Oh, boy, I am not comfortable with the way this conversation is going.
Okay. She's easy, guys. I think she just
hold on. We gotta talk to Balzac.
How's the romance Amanda? Just tell her. Do it. Just tell her. Okay.
Sissy, a guy can give you a tail right now. You don't have to genetically grow one on yourself by mutating your dog to you.
But it's a cool idea.
And there are a couple of different ways you can have the tail. One's more fun than the others.
Take it off of a guy in Fall Guys and stick it in my butt.
No.
Where my chair goes.
Kinda. I mean, like, something goes in your butt, probably. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, like, if you really think about it, because, you know, Cassie, you play Fall Guys. We go and we grab this guy's tail. We kind of yank it off of him. So what was it that went inside his butt to keep his tail there? And then think about it, because now you're just shoving it up your butt.
Just a
I've already told
very
you that everything on that game is a sexual innuendo. So this is not news to me. The entire game is just it's sex rolled up. Like, we're gonna make this kid friendly sex.
they're bean people. How are they
They're
sexy?
sperm. They're sperm. Convince me
They're
they're beans. Or eggs or fertilized eggs. One or the other, because they're populating
Are they in
all
the
the time.
fallopian
Populating.
tubes? Fallopian, what a savory word.
And grabbing. A savory.
Oh,
Up there with like moist. Savory.
ew, man! I was having so much fun with this, and then you just had to go there, didn't you? You just had to go there, didn't you? Didn't you?
Read
Didn't
my
you?
lips.
By the way, Cassie, I actually found a Fall Guy meme for you. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
I like how we're having this conversation. She's just memeing.
Hey! No one said for you.
Are you just like going through Reddit, or are these ones that you've already found?
These are ones I already found.
Oh, so that's my eye. Like, tell me when you show me this, because
You
like,
okay,
I'm
Richard?
taking care of my eye.
All right, it's on full screen. Ready?
No.
Do it anyway.
Okay, I am. I'm sort of. I can't see out of it. Okay. Me guiding
It
someone.
says me when I made friends with.
What did it cost? Everything. You're just gonna. This is rude. This is very traumatizing.
Cassie.
Leave
Oh my
the-
god, they're gonna make her up. I already know.
Peaches.
Is Peaches watching this?
No,
Peaches
but
needs to watch it.
she needs to watch this. You're gonna have to tell her that she has to watch it.
Like,
Gomorrah
is he
all
got
over
the-
again. I didn't like the way that that movie
Does she
came
turn
out.
into a fall guy?
No, but it was still funny
She's
because like,
solid.
Amanda does that. Amanda will go,
Just pull. Yeah.
Cassie, Peaches, and then it's like a complete different game with Sebastian comes in and everybody's like scatter.
Right? Don't let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. You'll win.
Even
Win.
Amanda was like,
I got him at 1%.
What's that 1%?
What?
My phone's at 1%.
Oh. So
Don't look at my face.
Richard's so into whatever this is. I can almost see it in your glasses. There's a reflection going on. Like, I feel like we should have a guessing thing with your. But I have to get really close because my phone's tiny.
Oh, there's Kathy's ceiling. Now we're back to format. Just so you know, ceilings are format here, Richard. I'm just letting you know. And I think I'm the only one who has this
Only the
show.
cool kids. Only the cool kids show up their ceiling.
Show like this and the ceiling, and it's like, and obviously,
And then you want to see my wall of faces?
Your what?
Yep. There you go. Post it.
My wall of faces. They're all Steven Universe characters.
Take it.
Bye, Cassie.
Cassie's dead again.
It's because her phone only lasts like 5 minutes, and now Kathy's not. Good job, guys. Good job. Well, hi, Richard. Thank you so much for staying. At least you appreciate me.
I just got a good webcam, I guess.
Oh, my butt hurts. Hi, welcome back.
Hello.
It's because Cassie's Wi-Fi sucks, so she can't use a laptop, or else you get and that the audio on that was such a Protarchus to edit for me. And then her phone only lasts like 5 minutes. A little something other than liquor, just to even
Water?
out the day. You mean that stuff that I used to bathe in? No, thank you.
What you working on, Richard?
Oh, I just found a picture of the thing. I sent it to Amanda.
Because I can't really tell what's in your glasses. All I see is a white screen with possibly like a YouTube or something like that. I can't tell. But your glasses are very reflective.
Yeah, I should not wear them when I do the show.
This thing's so small.
There is none there.
It's got the bump like the Ken dolls did.
I know, that's what it looks. That's the suit.
What is happening here?
I shall. So we were kind of talking about the thing, and like if a guy gets hard, does his thing get soft? And if he actually is able to do the thing with a woman, does the baby become a rock? Maybe it crystallizes. Also says some rocks actually spread out and go like crystals. Does his thing do that too? So like she's gonna have to be like kind of like a clapper to be able to take it. These were the conversations that we were having before the podcast started, because these are very important things that you and your friends should talk about. And so Richard found me this picture of the thing with the thing, but it looks more like a Ken doll. And so, because for those of you who don't know, the original Ken doll did have a thing. He just had like this, he was like this, and he had like this little bump, and it was like a U. Just like Barbie didn't have underwear on her, and she didn't have this pixelated bra on her. Ken had a U-hoo.
A penis?
It was shaped like a U, so we're calling it a U-hoo. Original naked. God, this is gonna be bad. Kendall.
You're not gonna get good results there, honey bunches.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. I found it.
That was a lot easier than I expected it to be, honestly.
I found it. Bam. Bam. Look at it. It's a yoo-hoo.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that's his thing. Before he got underwear.
I mean, that's just like where the crux of it is, so you can turn the legs and the chest correctly.
Yeah, but look right there. That's his wang before he got underwear, and they actually made underwear. Perfect timing, Cassie. We're looking at Ken's wang.
This is perfect timing. What is this? What?
Ken's original wang.
Oh, okay.
I play with it.
It's just a small little bulge.
And then he got the underwear.
Yeah, I remember the bulge from the first one.
But yes, people who's like, no, Ken doesn't have. Yes, he does. Ken had a thing. All right,
Well,
get over it.
It was a bump.
Look, okay, I don't think that we're gonna fully animate him going swing.
No.
It kind of reminds me of, if you know, in the first Thor movie with when Loki is made king of Asgard for a little while. At one point, he's like standing on the Rainbow Bridge holding the staff, and there's a point where it's very obvious that they had to edit out Tom Hiddleston's dick because it was too big. So it was like there was a very obvious blur on his crotch.
Oh my! Got nothing.
I know how to get the answers about the thing and his thing. He just needs to go to the planet that Korg is from, because they're all rock people anyway, and find a female, and then we can have our answers.
Right.
Thank you so much for Kathy, thank you so much for mentioning Thor, so I could go right back into that thought.
Yes, it's a good segue.
That was what I wanted.
Perfect.
Not that I was not paying attention to the fact that we were talking about Tom Hiddleston and his wee ha ha ha. Because I'm all okay with talking about Tom Hiddleston and his wee ha 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 ha. Richard might not be.
There was a female thing at one time.
Oh, I know.
Was there?
You want to talk about her wee ha ha ha's?
Thing is Marvel, right?
Yes, very good.
Is he supposed to be like a really cheap, shitty version of like Hulk, or
Kathy,
No.
you want a treat?
Thing came first.
You want a treat?
Thing
Kathy?
came first? Okay,
Kathy,
Sissy,
good girl. You
fuck
want a
off.
treat? Hi.
So who came
Hi.
up? Who came up with Thing then, and who thought that would be a good idea for a comic book? Just like a living rock.
Stan Lee.
Hmm.
Like
He's
that.
just like,
Very
I want a more advanced pet rock. Apparently,
No,
He was
he
very
just was like,
successful.
I wonder, like, if I got too hard, if I would turn into stone. He was like, ooh, that'd be a great
I
character.
feel like that's not what Stan Lee thought. I
He was-
feel like that was
Exactly.
He was supposed to be like this monster because he lost his humanity and he was making them as because he used to get picked on all the time and stuff by the gang. They're the little kids that passed. What were they called? They would throw stuff at him and everything like pies and stuff. It was weird back in the day. But then he would become human again, and then he would be all happy, and then he would turn back because he was in love with her name, Alicia Masters, the puppet master's daughter.
I didn't say you could
I
have
didn't know he
it.
ever turned back.
That's a lot of information that I had no idea existed, because the only information I have about the Thing is from the Fantastic Four movie in like 2000.
You were not prepared. You were not. You had to leave for a moment. You were so unprepared. Oh, I dropped you.
She's like, I'm going to Google search this without having anybody knowing that I'm Google searching it by making my device go, meh.
Well, I was a huge Fantastic Four fan, so I've been reading Fantastic Four since like 115. So.
Oh, heated blanket on my toesies.
And then my dad gave all the old stuff to me because he had all the old Fantastic Fours. So.
Oh, that's cute.
The original.
So it's really cold. My feet are cold. I put on socks. I lose the socks within like 5 minutes of putting them on my feet because my feet go, I don't like socks.
Fantastic Four knowledge. Shut up.
Oh.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Whatever. That's all I know. I mean, what else is there, you know?
The only question we had was of the Thing and what his dick could accomplish, I guess.
Amanda earlier from the movie.
I don't know enough about. I don't think any of that. What would he even have?
So he turns human. Does he stay human forever, or does he just go back to being the Thing?
No, he goes back to being the Thing. There was even a while. There was a run where he lost his powers, and like She-Hulk took over for a while.
Well,
and then he also wore a Tony Stark armor type thing that looked like the Thing too. That Reed Richards built for him too.
Oh, by the way, did you say that they're doing a She-Hulk show?
A show?
Yeah.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
That's gonna be a lot of CGI.
You know, we were able to do the Incredible Hulk without CGI back in the good old days.
It's going to be the.
It's that British. What's her name? The one from.
The girl who played Jessica Jones is supposed to reprise her role in it.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, hair. My hair is driving me up that city wall.
Right here.
Kathy. I can't see you.
Shriek him. He's right there.
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
You're not looking at me.
Captain Forehead. Would you like some Cheez-Its?
I love Cheez-Its.
I got Cheez-Its.
These are hot and spicy Cheez-Its.
Ew, I just like regular Cheez-Its.
No, they're hot and spicy Cheez-Its.
I got Cheez-Its.
I don't think you deserve any Cheez-Its.
Just for that?
Gonna go get Cheez-Its.
That's great.
The only problem with this, though, is it says one person serving is misspelled.
Right. Eat in one sitting.
You got a 14-day code, though, it says. So good job.
For Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which means I get to play more games with the boys. And I ran the idea of the Ark Survival thing that I was talking about with Tom, and he loves the idea. So yes, Kathy, you will soon be in charge of the town. I will help you make it in creative.
Sissy, I'm going to let you know that game driving me fucking up the wall. That game is pissing me off. I cannot get it to work. Every time I try to start a game in Ark, it's just like, nah, you've got parental settings done. And then I fix parental settings, and then I try to do it. It's like, no, you don't own the game. And I'm like, what do you mean I don't fucking own the game? It's like, hey, you don't have this DLC. So I download the DLC, and I tried to start the game. It's like, no, you don't have this DLC now. And I'm like, I just want to play the game. And then I finally get into the game, and the graphics are absolute dog shit. It's like I'm looking at a single pixel.
I will try to help you get that fixed.
So that game can go suck its own dinosaur.
Look, you don't even have to worry about the dinosaurs. Your job is to maintain the hub.
But I want dinosaurs.
Well, you're going to be in charge of all the cute dinosaurs.
I don't want cute dinosaurs. I want vicious dinosaurs. What's the point of living in a dinosaur world without a Velociraptor pack?
Okay, so then you no longer want to be in charge of the town. You actually want to be a tribe leader so you could get yourself vicious dinosaurs that come attack your sister.
Maybe.
That's definitely a yes.
I can't be both?
No!
Why not? I can have multiple personas. I can be Kat and I can be Kathy. Kathy's the bitch and Kat's the helpful one.
Look, you get one or two things. Either you can run the town, you can make yourself a trading nomad, where then, yeah, you can go get yourself dinosaurs, but you're not going to fight anybody with them, or you can join a tribe.
I don't care about fighting people. I just want to fight other dinosaurs.
You're not fighting other dinosaurs. You're going to be fighting people. Okay.
I want to fight wild dinosaurs.
No, you don't get to do that. Well,
you don't tell me what I get to do. I'm a god, bitch.
It will be my fucking server. It will be it's my idea.
I won't be there.
That I stole from another creator.
I leave. Goodbye.
Get back here. You're like, it's my idea that I kind of sort of stole from another creator.
Look at this hair.
Look, all I know is I don't care who I get. I do want. It would be. I hope that I get somebody that likes to build, or somebody who likes to fight. Because me, I'm making babies.
Oh, is that what you showed me the other day?
She's got a lot of them.
Yeah, she showed me around there. That would look pretty cool.
I went into creative and flew over to show them everything. My Rexes finally have 20 mutations in health, melee, weight, and stamina. Lucky me. And even though I was just going for health and melee, but I have 20 in them, and I'm going to breed them up for the perfect dinos, and then I'm going to start breeding them for really cool colors.
So I know we're going to end soon, so I've got a very legitimate question.
And
Richard,
yes.
How old is that TV in your background? Or what looks to be a TV with two knobs on it?
Probably got that in like 75 or 6.
I was about to say she has to be talking about the black and white TV.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and it looks like a smaller one. So I assumed it meant it was a slightly newer, smaller one. Yeah, that one
right here. Yeah, that's an orange TV that I bought back in the day because one of my favorite colors is orange, and they actually had an orange TV and was black and white. And I always remember I bought it, and then the first thing I did is I hooked it up and I watched Godzilla marathon on Fritz the Night Owl's show out of Columbus.
Don't you understand, Kathy? It's Richard's enormous 12-inch screen TV.
Hey, it was fun back in the day because I actually had it in my own room. I didn't have to go downstairs on the parents' TV.
Am I the only one who did you not?
I heard the joke. Yes, Sissy, I heard it.
What's it from, Kathy? What's it from? Come on, Kathy. What's it from?
I wasn't paying attention to where it's from.
Little shop.
I never watched that.
It's from the song "Somewhere That's Green," where I think the line what's something about they snuggle watching Lucy on their enormous 12-inch Scream.
I never
from the
watched
fucked
that
up-
movie.
You never watched it? Oh no!
You tried to show me like the 1930 version. I didn't like that. And then you're like, we're got to get you to watch the new one. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you will watch the new one because it's a musical. Because nothing beats Steve Martin as the dentist.
Prentice.
Richard,
Yes.
agree with me on this one.
Actually, I do really like all versions of that myself.
I am your dentist. He is so freaking like it's Steve Martin. He's supposed to be like this kind, funny guy, and he is the most vile son of a bitch in that movie. I love it.
My eyes just don't have depth.
Plus, Rick Moranis is in it, Kathy.
Who?
Who? I knew it was coming. Rick Moranis, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Daddy, Dark Helmet
that
from
guy.
Spaceballs. Yes. The nerdy guy from Ghostbusters. Yeah. Well, you haven't seen Ghostbusters other than that crappy remake, right?
I've seen Ghostbusters. Do I remember them? The only parts of Ghostbusters I remember are the parts with Sigourney Weaver in it, because that's all I cared about.
Wait, I love the fact that you get a boob shot of her. You get to see her boob in that. And it's all like, yeah!
And I mostly liked it because I'm pretty sure I knew Ripley first. And I'm like, oh, it's Ripley! Ripley's here! And she turned into a god. I'm like, yay, Ripley!
True, my girlfriend sleeps 4 feet above the bed, but I love that movie. That's such a great movie. I love the beginning sets it up so perfectly. Ray, go get her. Only to turn around. Are you a god? No. Then die, Ray. When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. And then you go to a Star Trek franchise and then you ask, why does God need a starship? Kathy, where'd you go? Did you die?
I'm like right here.
Oh, I thought maybe a meteor came in and you had muted yourself and you went.
No, I'm on the bed because my charger only reaches the bed and I'm still at 1% while charging, so I can't leave.
My God, we have got to. And what kind of?
Well, no, it's not. It's not my phone. It's TalkShoe or StreamYard or whatever this is called. It's such a drain on my phone battery that to have the camera, the mic, and to have the video up of the stream.
That's what what normal people do. I know you have a computer, bitch.
I have a computer, but it doesn't have video, and people want to see my eyes and my forehead, and I can go like this, and I like to do this.
I like to do this, do this. I like to do this, do this.
I like to be howdy, neighbor.
So basically what you're saying is that you want to be Wilson from Home Improvement.
Is that his name? I didn't remember his name.
Heidi-ho.
Heidi-ho.
He just did an episode where his new character met his old character. It was hilarious. And then they did a homage to Wilson because he stood behind electrical panel and looked over the electrical panel. It was crazy. I had to watch the episode because I'm not really a good fan of the new series, but the old series I was so fan of. And just see him come back, it was weird.
I it's really hard for me to watch a remake of a series. I prefer things like, how like Frasier was a spinoff from Cheers and it was its own thing, or until Roseanne Barr screwed it up, the Roseanne show would have been freaking phenomenal in today's day and age.
The Connors aren't too bad though.
Roseanne's still a really good show.
The original Roseanne was fantastic till they won the lottery, and I just go get rid of all of that. But I loved Roseanne. Was like it was our family. That was our family in a nutshell. I'm not going to deny it. She really hit what it meant to be a blue collar family person. And I loved that show. And when I heard they were making a comeback, I was so excited. And then she had to open up her stupid mouth
and talk the way she talks
and show everybody the ass that she really is. And everybody went, Well, great. And no, I do agree. The Connors is still good, but let's face it, it would actually be great if Roseanne was in it. And then I never got to see when they read, my other favorite show growing up was Murphy Brown. Oh my gosh, Candice Bergen. I murder half of the planet for that woman if she asked me to. What?
Not me.
Okay. So we're gonna act like I didn't say that. Cool. And I never got. I know they were supposed to be bringing it back, and I never found out what happened to it. I never got to see any of it. I was really upset.
It was short-lived. It was only like a season, wasn't it?
I have no idea. Okay, I just remember the original Murphy Brown. Watching her coming back from the Benny Ford clinic. She used to be a smoker. She used to be an alcoholic. Every freaking secretary she got was the smoker. They have 4 cigarettes in the back. This is my last one. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And the show really hit its highlight when the character Murphy Brown got pregnant and decided to have the kid outside of wedlock. And Dan Quayle attacked Murphy Brown like she was a real human being. And the show was like, okay, we'll run with this. And that was just fantastic. And Kathy, I know you have no idea who Candice Bergen is. So she is the blonde lady who's running the beauty pageant in Miss Congeniality.
She's old.
Don't you talk about my woman that way.
She's old.
Look. 3 women that I would murder everybody for. Candice Bergen, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Sigourney Weaver. Those are my women.
I've seen the second 2 in many movies. I don't know who the first one is except for her being in Miss Congeniality. So,
well, that's because she was more of a television person. And I don't think you will ever watch the movie Gandhi, even though she's so great in the movie Gandhi.
probably not.
Yeah. But the other TV show that what was it? It had help me, Richard. It had William Shatner and the guy from Farscape in it. And they were lawyers.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to IMDb. What was it? Boston Legal. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Such a great show. Oh my gosh, I love that show. Oh my God, I love that show. I just love that show. It's one of my favorite shows.
I think Amanda liked that show.
It's a good show, The Nanny. Don't look at me that way, Amanda. Don't look at me.
I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I watched The Nanny for 2 reasons, and I'm telling you right now, Fran Drescher was not one of those reasons.
I like Fran. She's hot. She's got good style.
I liked it for the hot British daddy guy because I'm just like, yes, please. And I watched it to watch Cece and Niles banter. That was they had the greatest banter ever. I loved watching those 2 banter. And then they got together and I went, ew. But I watched it for a British hot guy who played the vampire in My Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire on Disney.
That's true. I remember that.
With Carolyn Ray from the original Teenage Sabrina's Witch television series.
I remember that. Those kids really screwed up that marriage to that possibility of having a really hot stepdad who was a vampire.
But I rewatched it this past October, and I still love the movie because it's so funny. Have you ever seen it? Mom's got a Date with a Vampire, Richard.
It sounds familiar. I probably did see it.
It's a Disney Channel original movie, and these kids set their mom up because they want to go out and they're grounded. And so they set her up on a date, and he just happens to be a vampire. And he kind of fits all the cliches. He's like, let's go to dinner, and then dancing, and then a nice quiet carriage ride, and like all those romantic things. And Carolyn Ray is not that type of girl. And so they go to dinner. She's like, yeah, this is kind of nice. And he's like, let us get a carriage. And she's like, how about we go for a walk? Because she starts off, ooh, let's go to the carnival. He's like, how about we go to dinner? So then she's like, let's go for a walk. And they go to this Billy music club. She's like, you wanted to dance, right? He's like, yeah. Not the kind of dancing he was expecting. And she's boogieing and the whole 9 yards. And then she finally convinces him, so that she drags him to the carnival. And he's like, let me wine and dine. She's like, you know what, Dimitri? I found somebody today. He's like, yes, it's nice when we can find somebody we connect with. She's like, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I found me again. You know, who I am. And he's like, oh, no, no, I'm not going to do this. And he tries to, like, and he does that whole hypnotizing thing. Listen to me, woman. And it's just so funny because, you know, you always see these typical, they go out to a dinner, they go dancing, it's so romantic. Oh my gosh. And like Carolyn Ray's character was like so normal. Now let's go to the carnival. Let's go hang out at the club. Let's go do this. And like this old style vampire's just like, what the frack is going on? It is funny because of that. It'd be like trying to take Kathy on a date. Let me take you on a candlelit thing. How about we just hit up La Rosa's and then let's go watch some anime? How's that for you?
Don't take me out of my house. I don't like going out into public. It's bad enough when I have to go to a convention.
That's my fault. I do that most of the time. That went down really wrong. And there's a lot of
I can tell. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Sissy's gonna go choke to death.
I didn't mix the tequila. You're not supposed to be all the way down there. Ow. I was like, I made this really weak. No, I found it. But yeah, on that note, we're going to Billy Rock our way on out of here. So, of course, as always, don't forget, we thank you all so much for being in the chat. We love it when you guys redeem those channel points. So, Amanda drinks, doggies get treats, in the whole 9 yards. Of course, as always, please follow. You can subscribe if you want to, but we really like you watching the content, enjoying it, and following. But if you do want to subscribe, go ahead. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you subscribe absolutely free by linking your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and then just press the subscribe. And of course, follow us over on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We even have a YouTube. And make sure that you check out Richard Katterjohn. You can follow him. He's many places. You can find him at XAX66 or Underground Video Network. Excuse me. Oh my God.
She's dying.
That tequila. I never thought I'd have to tell my tequila it was bad. On that note, everybody, thank you so much. You're an amazing community, and we'll see you on the next one. Say goodbye, everybody.